We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. Is that your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering £10,000 worth of check. Stop,
We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. Is that your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering £10,000 worth of check. Stop,
We're not borrowing that again.
Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing? I sort of leaving it run for a bit because I saw a few people watching. Jason, I think, is the only one who's commented, so I was just like, is the chat working? Is anybody out there? Is anybody out there? How we doing, Jace? Andrew, we good? Turn off notifications from end video. We noticed you haven't opened it. Yeah, I don't look at the notifications from end video, I will be honest. Not doing too bad, thank you, Andrew. How about yourself, dude? How about you, Jace? Did you enjoy the chicken nuggets yesterday? Callum, what's up? This is a nice cup of tea, if I do say so myself. I was like, I fancy a cup of tea. Ruth, how we doing? How are we doing? Sophie, what's up? Andrew, glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. Oh, well, chat. I'll get this underway. So there's a couple of names in here that watch sort of regularly, but I always go through introduction. So if you just kind of join in and wondering what we're about, you're going to get a feel for it in a second. Oh, I gotta remember to take this actually. The Osmo, because we're going to be delivering the. I was on the toilet for an hour. Chicken nuggets! Yeah, pack that up. Because we are... Yeah, it was quite cold. Well, no, actually, this end, it wasn't that cold. Not that cold then this way. It was the... Oh, it wasn't even cold yesterday. It was about, well, I say it wasn't cold. It was still like 12 degrees. But considering like we're in winter, that's actually quite a warm temperature now. What is it now? If I let me just refresh the weather app on here. Oh, it's 13 degrees down this way, which is crazy. So that's for what's essentially winter. It's quite warm. Quite warm. Madeline, how are we doing, my dear? You good? Hey, hey, hey. They tasted like they were reheated from the day before. I don't think they do that anymore, Jace, with when it comes to stuff like that. McDonald's is a new... Well, it's been around for a while now, where they cook to order. So you won't get, like, reheated food and stuff. No warmth in my flat. Holy roof. Not doing too bad, my dear. Thank you for asking. Not doing too bad at all. What are we on today? God, Thursday, mate. This week is flown by. But yeah, tomorrow we've got... So myself and Chris are going up to Derby to drop off the Dark Knight PC. Tomorrow we got the live draw tonight, and then it's the weekend then. How we doing, Vegeta? Yeah, there's always been a longer delay on YouTube. Don't know why. Facebook and Twitch are sort of, you've got your standard sort of 10-second delay. I think YouTube for some reason is a little bit behind. Dodgy around my end. Dodgy around your end and dodgy out the other end. It sounds like Jace, but hey, you had some chicken nuggets and maybe slight dietary loss afterwards for an hour or so. You're welcome for the cleanse. It was a free Mackey's after all. I do want to try the is it the apple and cranberry Grinch pie? So I do like the pies. Do like myself a pie. Do like myself a pie. Right, chat, let's get through the introductions then. So, if I'm new to your screen, you're kind of wondering what I'm about or what Com City's about, etc, 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 etc. You will know in a moment. James, how we doing, dude? Hope you're keeping all right, Mr. Duffy. My daughter loved the rest of the Mackies. Yeah, this is the Grinch Big Mac as well, wasn't it? Yeah, we just had some fun. We had some fun. So chat, Com City giveaways. If we're new to your screen and you're kind of wondering what we're about, we are a competition website. We are based in Newport, South Wales. And as long as you're over the age of 18 and reside within the UK or Northern Ireland, you can enter our competitions. Every single competition that you see on the website has a guaranteed draw. There are no rollovers or extensions ever, regardless of how good or how bad competitions do. I'm looking at you, Lego. I'm looking at you, 30th anniversary PS5 digital edition. As I say, competitions will always be drawn regardless of ticket sales. The Phantasmal Flames has sold out, so I'll get the entry list done for that in a moment. Well, after the pre-live. And every single comp, as I say, that you see on the website is guaranteed draw for the main prize, and there are also chances to win stuff instantly. Looking at this, while the Monday's lineup already is looking absolutely insane. These comps are under like 25% sold, and they'll be closing Monday. Again, guaranteed draws. There'll be a few more comps obviously going live from the switch over at 7 when comps close. It's Munchie here. So weird calling me Gems. JJ. Change your name then by default, man. Duff. I'll just call you Duff instead. Duff. Duff has entered the chat. Duff Munch. Munchy Duff. Duffy Munch. Duffy Munch? Munch Duff? We'll figure out a nickname for you. It's Duff Man. No, that's Simpsons. The Simpsons. Duffy Munch. Monster Duff. That sounds wrong, though. Monster Duff. So yeah, we're a competition website. I've gone through that. Who's behind it all? So you've got... Here's a team. We're a family-run company. So you've got myself and Ray. We're the company directors and owners of Comp City Giveaways. We launched this back in 2020, so we're well established within this industry. We've got Mum, aka Candy, as our customer services manager, our little queen of customer service, as we call her. We've got Chris, our operations / linguini manager, and primarily between those two on the end, they're the ones that get the prizes out to you, including obviously your cash payments and cash returns. So Mum is the one that will primarily deal with that. Obviously, if there's any annual leave, myself and Ray take over those things as well. Yeah, I don't eat McDonald's a lot. If I do, I tend to go for a £quarter-pounder meal. So I do quite like the £quarter-pounder meal. But we tend to have like shawarma and stuff because it's cooked fresh every day. Yeah. It was good. I'm a nuggies guy. Monster Duff. Can't even describe what that sounds like. So yeah, that's the team behind Comp City Giveaways. In terms of competitions, if you're wondering how you can enter a competition, I like to use an instant win comp. I'll use the PC one actually this time. We'll use the PC one. Is there still one? Yeah, still just one PC. Stephen Miller grabbed a PC yesterday. And this is being kind to us. Normally, historically, with this style of competition, the instant wins are normally flying out. So this could be a case that more PCs will drop today, I think, looking at where the yellow bar is. But yeah, basically, chat, you find a competition that you want to get yourselves entered in for, go through the checkout process, and before that, obviously select how many tickets you might want on that particular competition. I'm using this as an example because it's got instant wins on it, so I can touch base with those as well. But yeah, find how competition you want to enter in for, select how many tickets you want to pop in for that particular competition, go through the checkout process, complete your payment. Once that's sorted, you'll be met with a thank you for your order page, which will outline what you've purchased, so it'll outline your total spend for that particular order, and then it'll show you what the website has randomly allocated you in terms of your ticket numbers. If you're entering an instant win competition, every instant win competition has what we call an instant win table underneath, and these are updated in real time. So yesterday when we were live, in fact, just doing some of the giveaways, and we had a good little fun live. Ray was sort of hosting, I was just the voice of reason in the background as I was doing some bits. But basically what would happen is Stephen would have checked out, completed his payment, and then was lucky enough to have ticket 25,000 in his basket, which meant then we owed him a £1,000 cash or the RTX 5070 gaming PC. As I say, and then his name went here instantly. On that thank you for your order page, if you're lucky enough to bag an instant win, it will outline what you've won and with what ticket number. But if you miss that prompt and you backed out of the basket or the thank you for your order page too quickly, you will receive a separate email, I need to stretch, confirming your instant win. It'll let you know what you've won with what ticket number. Stretch it out, baby. It'll let you know what you've won with what ticket number, and obviously outline how you can claim your prize. So nice and easy in terms of the instant wins. In terms of picking our winners, so entry lists are currently pre-published on the website. They have been since day one, and you can basically see what people have entered in for. So entry lists will look like this. They'll show you what we're drawing for, total amount of tickets that should have sold, and the cost. Now, because we guarantee every single draw, if a competition doesn't sell out, like you can see here, you are going to see missing ticket numbers. Starts at 1, jumps to 7, then goes 8, 9, 10. This is actually an order there. 12 to 14, starts jumping again, as you can see in here. Because if a competition hasn't sold out, there are obviously going to be missing ticket numbers. What we use then is go to Google, type in a random number generator, zoom in. And this is what we use, chat, is currently is the integrated RNG, stands for random number generator. And basically, as I'm not doing a draw currently, this is a pre-live. Chat, just give me any numbers. Give me some numbers in chat. I'll show you how this works. Mocha Kit. Ooh, Mocha Kit. Do you know what I like? Do you know what? Kit Kat is an underrated chocolate. Love and I refuse to put that in, Adam. Yeah, I'm not putting that number in. You can sod off, Barry boy. Oh. It happens sometimes, but then obviously by you saying that, you know that instant wins can drop at any time here at Comp City giveaways. Let's say you just never know when they're going to drop. Not a fan of the garlic and black pepper nuggies. I tried them the other week. Yeah, they're a bit much. I like the sauce. I do like the sauce. I think if you had regular chicken nuggets with they do the garlic and black pepper sauce, like mayo, that's nice. But yeah, I tried the garlic and black pepper mayo and the chicken nuggets. I was like, oh, it's a bit too much. Too much. How we doing, Earl? You good? Flipping out, Earl. You're on Facebook. What's happening here? Sooner and sooner, right? Isn't that right, Jace? Oh, I'm just catching up with chat. If they do well, we'll try and do them regularly. We used to do them all the time, the motherboard bundles. Then people sort of stopped playing them. And obviously, in terms of business, we've got to do comps that should or hopefully perform well. Don't jinx me. But in terms of motherboard bundles, yeah, we like to do, you know, if the last one just did okay. So it got to about 65-70% sold, I think, in the end. In the end, it doesn't even matter. So yeah, if, you know, as long as people can purchase tickets for them, then we'll keep doing them. The thing is with motherboard bundles as well now is like they need to perform quite well because the price of RAM is ridiculous. As I say, if you've been watching the price of RAM in the past 3-4 weeks, what you probably would have got a set of, like, I don't know, 32 gig DDR5, 6000 megahertz for sort of like 100 quid, maybe £110. They're now 280 quid, £290. So yeah, crazy. Right, so what numbers did we have? I'm ignoring Rusty. We got 689,000. 9,000, yeah, 9,000, another 0. And then we got Earl White with 764,000. So chat, imagine this is a competition that I'd be drawing for. All I'm going to do is line the mouse that would generate. We've invested in wireless mouse. Power upon me to press this button. And each time that I do it, as you can see, it randomly finds a number between that number range. Now, if we land on an unsold number, chat, all I'm going to do on the live draw is come back to this screen, line the mouse back up with generate, and then I just keep hitting generate until we find our winners for the unit. So nice and simple for the live draws. Nice and simple. Yes, I used your face today, Scott, for your PC win. You were one of our featured winners today. See my face pop up twice on my feed. Probably quite strange, right? Especially seeing you with the prize and stuff. Just see GPU to get Well, the thing is, the motherboards that we put up would give you a really good foundation. You'd obviously have a really decent CPU, your RAM, your motherboard. Your motherboard then is obviously one of the main key components that you would then be adding to, whether you want to add more sticks of RAM. You're not likely to go. We probably, a lot of people love AMD right now, so 9800X3D would be your CPU, so that's going to last you some time. And then obviously you can update your GPU pretty much at any point, and you've got the full channel use on those as well. Harrison, no worries at all, mate. Don't always have to tune in. Appreciate it when you do. Probably weekend. I'm not feeling it this year. What's that now? What you're not feeling? Just looking at the RAM for my PC, but not sure if it's going to help as it's only Windows 10, not capable of updating. You need either you'll need a new motherboard or is it TMP? Or what's it called? You can get like an adapter which will allow you to update to Windows 11. But if it's past that, then yeah, motherboard time. Oh, Plants v Zombies. What a game. The online, that was one of the multiplayer games I thoroughly enjoyed actually back in the day. Obviously, it started off as like on the iPhone or iPod, but then they did a full-on 3D Plants vs Zombies game, which was good. BRB, Garden Warfare, and he did Garden Warfare 2, I think, as well. Yeah, it was good. Right, where am I now? Pretty much gone through everything. So what I'm going to do is break down what is ending today, chat. So let's go. So chat, everything under Quest ending is closing at 7 PM. So you've got a little under 2 hours now to get involved in everything under Quest ending. Some really good odds to be had on some of the comps today, including the PS5 digital. It's the 30th anniversary edition, so the cool original like PS1 color, and you've got £200 PSN credit as well. So for like any games and stuff that you want to get, then obviously you'll get that to download to the hard drive. If you don't want the console, there's a £450 cash alternative, and it's just 35p to play. We've got a lower odds because sometimes when we do these, we've done them at like 5p. We've done them at £2, which I think it was 450 tickets. Yeah, 450 total tickets. £2 an entry, so the odds were good anyway, but even if it sells out, it's a 1 in 450 chance, well, if you bought one ticket. So really good odds on that. You got the Lego Star Wars. A lot of you were asking for Star Wars. Duh. Star Trek. Star Wars, don't beam me up, Scotty. Star Trek is 25p an entry, is released tomorrow, I think. 25p an entry. Absolutely insane odds for that. A lot of you were asking for it, so we put it up, and it's not doing that great. If you don't want the Lego, it's £245 cash alternative. So as I say, if you're seeing tech or Lego or prizes that, I don't really want it, but you still want to play, it's worth chucking a ticket or two in, because the majority of our competitions do offer cash alternatives. So if you don't want the prize, it's a cash alternative normally, which you can see if it's not in the title, you'll always see here. It's always outlined in the product description of what the cash alternative is for you. Need to make sure I add it in there actually for Chris. Because sometimes we put it here as well. But where I've used the previous template with no cash alternative, it's not there. So I'll update that. We've got the Bamboo Lab A1 combo, or 220 quid cash, 25p an entry, under 30% sold, which means really good odds for that main prize. We got the 50p, £300 to £400 mystery prize, 50p an entry. Beauty of these is you've got no idea what is going to arrive. We like to have a little look on what we might have in stock, or we'll take a little gander what you might have been ordering recently in terms of comps that have gone up, and if it falls within the price range of the mystery prize, it's likely that's what we'll send out to you. But the beauty of it is you don't know what it is until it turns up at your door, so it's a good bit of fun, these mystery prizes. The Phantasmal Flames sold out early. Surprise, pretty much any ETB we put up sells out early. So that is, I'll get the entry list done for that after the pre-live. You've got 250 entries for grabs into the Legendary Tech Bundle. Now, that Legendary Tech Bundle is insane. It's just over £10,000 worth of tech if you want the bundle. If not, there's an £8,000 tax-free cash alternative, but there's also tons of chances to win epic prizes from £5 cash to consoles to iPhones. There's a lot that you could find and win instantly on that as well. And just see that as 250 entries or chances at instant wins, but also 250 chances at the main prize of that £8 cash or Legendary Tech Bundle. So that's just 20p to play. You've also got the Samsung 990 Pro. A lot of you are asking for bigger like SSD space. So as I say, I've popped up a 4TB SSD for you as well. 20 pence an entry, just hit that 50% sold mark, so still really good onto that main prize. And then we got the Xbox Elite Wireless Series 2 core pad, so you get to choose if you want it in white, blue or red. £2 an entry, guaranteed draw, and they're what everything is closing today at 7 p.m. It's the hot ginger god. How the devil are you? Ryan, I've not seen you in chat for a while, dude. Hope you're keeping okay. I'm doing all right, my man. Doing all right. I thought they would have made some more rounds for it, but nope. Oh, reimagined. Was it reimagined in the sense of, like, is it the side-scroller type where you're in the house and you've obviously got to set your defenses up and what have you? They've done a third one, have they? Of Garden Warfare. I didn't know that, Scott. We may do Gaza. We may do a couple of those lives. It was good fun. I think so. I've not gathered the power to get up yet. I'm trying. Looking forward to trying that new free-to-play game called Where Winds Meet. That looks insane. Where Winds Meet. Jamie, I've just gone through what was ending tonight, so I think I've covered that question. Oh, Christmas, Nicholas says, yeah. Do you know what? I'm not... It's not that I'm not excited about Christmas. I'm like in a limbo about Christmas at the minute. I think this year has gone so fast that I'm like... And the fact that it is literally next month... Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing for it. I don't know where I am. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Anything else I've missed in chat? Computer said no, Julie says on that one. Yeah, technically 51 chances at a Switch 2. So the main prize includes Pokemon, Legends ZA and Mario Kart. But as I say, there's a hefty amount of chances to find and win. And has any of these gone yet? A few tickets have gone. There's Mum Primary. Nope, none's been found yet. None of them have been found yet. But there are 50 chances to do so. I'm just minimizing all of this stuff. I didn't play Night Ring. I played a few hours of Elden Ring and quite enjoyed it. But without my brains wired, I'll play a game for so long, something else comes up, or I'm working, or trying to socialize, or catch up on anime or films, and then I lose track of games I'm playing, and then I can't be bothered replaying what I've already played. Because we have this conversation quite a bit, don't we? Can't wait to win the PS5 later. Manifesting, Mike says, make the odds on that PS5 look insane. Look insane. Yeah, blink and miss it this year. That's what it feels like. 100%. 100%. Mine's almost full. Is there any stuff that you can do? Do you know what? I've got to go through some of mine and delete stuff off there. I need to do the same on the PlayStation as well. Any games that I know I'm not playing, just need to go. You just reminded me my birthday is like, oh, happy birthday for Monday, Harrison. So on the 1st, because that Pinch Punch first day of the month, isn't it? Jamie, good luck. Mr. Garlic won £1,000 on the Ledge bundle this morning too. Was that Nathan Garlic? I didn't scroll that far down, did I? I don't think. There it is. Boosh. Yeah, it's £1,000 gone. Nathan Garlic. Garlic bread. Well done, Mr. Garlic. Well done. Well done. 27th. That means your parents were busy in September. September. Yes, it is. Oh, happy birthday for Monday. If you're in chat, we'll be sure to give you a little happy birthday. Chippy messed me up, so I'm now off them. Garlic bread from a Chippy. I don't think our local Chippies do garlic bread. It's a bit weird. I do like a garlic bread, a cheesy garlic bread. Oh, god damn! Give me that shiz right now. Anything garlic. Love a bit of garlic. I'm like literally, I would be a vampire's worst nightmare if they ever wanted to bite my neck. Try love. He gives hardly any cheese or base sauce. Yeah, well that's just dough, isn't it? That's not. Don't take it out on garlic bread, mate. How can I put you off garlic bread? How can I put you off garlic bread? It's just, but it should put you off the chippy, not the item. I think you need banning, Julie, for saying garlic needs banning. Garlic needs banning. Garlic is like, so nice. Favorite chippy? What, as in like a company, or like, do you mean like what my go-to order is? Because I think for me, I do like a good battered sausage and chips. Obviously, decent salt and vinegar. But say I'm in Cardiff, I tend to almost always have, before I go home, chips, cheese, and gravy. Love it. I love it. Newport used to be Chip Stop in Pill. That used to be Angie's before that. It was some of the best chips ever. But I would probably argue the Betty's Chip Shop up by the shops. I'd say that's some of the best chips in the port. Kebab place near me does whole garlic baguettes with cheese. It's all soft and that sounds nice. Well, garlic doesn't not smell, Julie. I agree with you there, but it tastes flipping fabulous, like, innit? Fabulous. I love it. Oh yeah, do you know what? That's the one by opposite the Shell Garage, yeah? Yeah, no, I agree with you there, Ray. Yeah, actually, I've only been in there a handful of times when working with Dan. We'd like drive past. It was easy to pull in and grab some chips. So yeah, but yeah, it used to be though, and Angie's was one of the best chips in Newport. But yeah, I would say at this point in time, salt and vinegar. I agree with Ray there. It's good there. It's good there. Got a flatbread one for dinner. Oh, mate, just garlic. Yeah, you brush your teeth, you brush your tongue, and you put some chewing gums in. Simple. But like God, I could put garlic in everything if I could. Oh, I love garlic. Garlic destroys your insides. You're probably eating like, if you're eating it with heavy stuff like breads and cheese and stuff, although it tastes amazing, it's not really too good for your gut. But if you're eating it in like your sauces and your bologneses and stuff, then it's actually really good for you. Kebab with a bag of batter bits. See, to me, if you go into a chippy to get a kebab, you're not getting a chippy. You should go to a kebab house to get a kebab. Oh garlic salt on chips. Yes, Mike. Yes, Mike. I do want you. Speaking of garlic salt on chips, like we've just gone off a tangent here about food. But apparently the Grinch stuff that's in McDonald's, that's the one thing I'd want to try. I popped to see my mate and his sister yesterday, and they said that they do like it's like Julie's gonna hate this as well because she's not a fan of gherkins. Neither is Jason. But they do like a pickle salt. That sounds incredible. That you shake over your chips. So I'm like, oh damn, I kind of want to try that. Oh, dough ball. Yeah, was it the Pizza Express dough balls, like where they do the proper garlic butter that you dip the dough balls into? Ah, I do like my food. Do love my food. Right, chat. Let's do the final breakdown then, because we're going to be talking about food until I have to go live. In terms of like the line draw. Not that one. The other to go. Yeah, it's McDonald's I was on about, Jace. It's literally what I was just saying, like the Grinch stuff, they're doing like a dill pickle thing. Yeah, this is the part of the draw that I like to call the pre-live, that I like to call, it's the final breakdown. Tell you who does a good mac and cheese is Domino's. I was very surprised, and I've never had a bad one from there. Really creamy, really cheesy. The pasta's cooked perfectly. Obviously, it's probably bought in, and then they just heat it up. But it's nice, mate. I mean, nice. I like it. Do like myself a bit of mac and cheese. First time my daughter's heard the goat, and she's just staring at me now. Last one, sour cream flavor, great on hot chips, but they typically get killed and they're a bit naff. Sour cream flavor. We had them tonight. The teen insisted she wanted the free Grinch socks. The fries are pretty intense, but so good. Oh, Ellie, now you're making me want to order McDonald's. I'm trying to be good. Ah, that's fine. Just make sure you're close to a toilet, Nicola. It's good. It's all good. I was thinking it's my final brain cell. You say you do a cracking mac and cheese. I'm sure you put a photo in and it did not look cracking. Like it wasn't in the oven long enough to be a cracking mac and cheese. There was like no goldy bubbly bits on there. I'm sure you put it in Discord a while back. I was expecting great things from you, Gary, but it might taste nice, but it just looked a bit not any longer. I like a mac and cheese that's got like that layer of like cheese over the top, and it's all nice and golden and brown, and you've got like multitude of cheeses in there. Is anyone else hungry right now? I'm not actually hungry, but I had... What did I have to... Do you know what? A weird one. I needed pickles. I needed sandwich pickles that needed juice in. And I thought... Because I'll try anything in an omelette. So I had a cheese omelette. Almost always it's going to be an omelette du fromage. And I had sandwich pickles to use. Chuck them in there with some Frank's hot sauce. Oh, weirdest combo on an omelette I think I've ever had. But it tasted flipping divine. So I'm good food-wise, but I am happy talking about food. Yeah, I'll literally try anything on an omelette. Anything on an omelette. Who doesn't like anything that sounds like mac and cheese? We've all heard the WAP song. Mac and cheese in a pot. I do want a mac and cheese now. Right, chat. Let's do the final breakdown before the innuendos get too much. So we have PS5 digital, it's the 30th anniversary edition, so in that beautiful PS1 colour. If you don't want the bundle, it's a £450 cash alternative. It's 35p to play, is under 50% sold. And Nintendo Switch 2 Pokemon with Legends ZA, £2 an entry, only 450 total entry, so really good odds even if it sells out. We're doing 12 comps now, are we? There's me, I was lining up, I was like, we'll do it to 9. Ray's popped another 3 up. Get your wallets at the ready. Some big comps ending on Monday as well. And as before, Ray added another 3. Scott, you always say you want mac and cheese after I took it. I like the mac and cheese. I like it. I like it. Lego Star Trek, the USS Enterprise NCC 1701D is up for grabs. 25p an entry, quite a bit under 50% sold. Again, if you don't want the Lego chat, there's a 245 quid cash alternative that we can sort you out with. We got the Bambu Lab A1 combo, so you get your AMS to the side as well. The filaments are sold separately, but at least you get your little bundle up and ready, and then you can choose what filaments and stuff you want yourself then from Bambu directly or other providers. 25 pence an entry, that's considerably under 50% sold. So again, main prize odds on this are incredible. You've got the 50p £300 to £400 mystery prize, which is 50 pence an entry, just around that 50% sold mark, so really good odds on that. As we can see, the Phantasmal sold out early, so I will get that sorted after this pre-live. 250 entries into the Legendary Tech Bundle, so see that as 250 chances at the main prize, but also 250 chances at bagging some instant wins as well. So don't get your make sure to get your entries in, because as I say, that is a good boost in tickets on that comp. Let's have a look on here. And low odds cash. To be fair, a lot of people have been paid by the end of the month. I was in two minds about to do certain bits, but because we got some, like we have, before I do the last two, there are some big comps. We got the PC ending, the Bambu Lab bundle, the Xbox Series X bundle, the mixed stuff, some smaller stuff I've popped up as well. And the ETB going live next is the Lucario Mega Evolutions one. Thought we'd mix it up a bit and throw a different ETB in. There's like the store credit, there will be supermarket voucher, just 150 quid supermarket voucher, so the odds are good on that. I have to put up any Crycut fans, is the mug press. Any hot chocolate fans, there's the new Velvetizer as well. So yes, good to have it. And then what's Ray put up? MetaQuest with game 38 entries, so low odds cash. What was the other one? And oh, okay, so all low odds stuff. Nice. Okay, I'm just catching up with what Ray's saying in chat. Hiya! How you doing, Claire? You good? One time I wouldn't say it because it is like only nearly 5:30, but I did say WAP. We know what WAP is. Mac and cheese. Gotta say, I played on a few sites like yours, and you guys are definitely the clear winners for me. Just the personal touch of streaming and interacting with your customers is great. Oh, mate. So, yeah, I've seen your name in chat before, actually. Some dickhead. But mate, thank you for that. Like Ray just said there, saying legend, thank you. That means a lot. Yes, class username. And also, I'm judging by the little profile picture I can see on Restream that you're a fellow redhead. So, may RNG wish you some good luck, good sir. But that's one of the things we set up. So you'll find, you know, compared to competitors and stuff, we do take our time in terms of the draw. A draw is normally like an hour or so, because we take the time, one, to explain everything on every single draw and pre-live that we do. But like you say, I like to have, and Ray's the same, we like to have a conversation with you. We think it's important to be able to have a chat. At the end of the day, you're potentially spending money with us for starters, and we want to be able to develop that level of rapport with our customers. And I think that's one of the reasons our retention is so good, that when you see our entry list, you do see the same names quite regularly. Some people think that the same names win all the time, but if you've only got to go to our entry lists and draw results. As I say, you can see we post all of our draw results and stuff as well. So, but yeah. But you know what I'm saying. What else we got? The Velvetizer. They could... why? Yeah, but no. I like the name Velvetizer. It's a little bit provocative. But also, you know, you are like... Because if you do it with Hotel Chocolat chocolate, it is like proper chocolate that is like whirlpooled into your milk. Your hot milk. And this one actually does cold and hot. The new one they've got out. So that'll be live as well. The Game is Amongst Us first Berserker Kazan on the Game Pass. What is that? I don't even think I've seen that advertised. First Berserker. Does not ring a bell. See, Ellie? No, see the laughing face and the cool glasses. See, you agree with me. See what I mean? Smooth operator, Velvetizer, Hotel Chocolat Velvetizer. The best hot chocolate you will have. I'm about to watch Stranger Things Season 5, so I won't be in the stream later. Matthew, that is a good enough excuse. I don't mind you doing that, just no spoilers, because I've not watched any yet. I don't know when I'm going to watch it. Maybe on the weekend, I don't know. I don't know, I've got friends that are supposed to be coming down this way instead of Cardiff on Saturday evening. And I've got some bits that I want to do on the weekend in terms of getting some of the Advent calendar stuff ready for you lot. Stranger Things is that the series is incredible. It was good. Souls like that come out a while ago. I had 2 more comps to talk about. In the final breakdown, we got distracted by other comps and more food and Velvetizers. So ending today, we've got the Samsung 990 Pro 4TB NVMe SSD, just 20 pence to play, a little over 50% sold, and then we've got the Xbox Elite Wireless Series 2 core pad, and you get to choose which color that you fancy. And all of those competitions are closing at 7 PM, so you've got, what, a little over an hour and a half to get involved in those. Nicola, you've now got, what, 5 seasons, worth a watch. Yeah, Stranger Things is worth a watch. All of the seasons so far have been enjoyable. The last season, so season 4 especially, it gets intense, and that particular season finale is quite emotional, and you can see why Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill song came back in the charts again. Last year, was it, or the year before? Definitely worth a watch. It's good fun. And this was good. Julie, the title is called Stranger Things. It's meant to be weird. Doing a replay through Horizon Zero Dawn, the first one. Achievement run this time, but the stream will be up on the second stream, he thinks. Second screen. Sure, I need to play Forbidden West. Got to my league today, so got to bounce and get myself live, etc. But I will try and be live the truthfully. No worries. Bit odd, innit? Was it you that put that in? It was you, yeah. I'm looking now on the left screen. I got and it was Mikey Games UK version of Stranger Things. Bit odd, innit? Well, to be fair, Julie, for someone who doesn't like garlic, then yeah. I love you really, Jew. Yeah, I enjoyed it. You do. It's so good. I have the full edition when the both came as one. The storylines are good, mate. Horizon Zero Dawn. The story on that was incredible, and like certain parts that you were naturally passing as you were exploring, and then you find out that there's more to those areas than you initially thought, because you're taken for granted because you're just walking around that area or whatever, or on your mounts walking around, and then when you find out what that area is, crazy. Gareth, enjoy. Right, chat, so I've gone through everything. I'll let you know what's ending. As I say, there's some incredible odds, so get your entries in. I'm now going to give you, hopefully one of you, a chance to... Well, I'm going to give you all a chance to bag some store credit, but it's just if the spinning wheel is like, yes, let's give some store credit out. So chat, I need from you any numbers between 1 and 75 in chat right now. I don't want any swapping or changing of numbers, just one number per person. I'm then going to spin the wheel 5 times to try and find a winner, and it'll be for £10 store credit. If, you know, basically if more than one person wins, I'll split the store credit between you, i.e. if you've got the same number, and potentially you might be able to get some more store credit if you play a game of higher or lower, but I'll run through those rules when we get there. What can I play? What can we have? What's gamerish? Oh, do you know what? I've not played this for a while. We can have this while you're putting it in stuff. I've run out of teas on Modern Squad. Well, I haven't run out of tea bags, but my cup's empty. Le cray. Omelette du fromage. Let's spin. Number 12. Anybody in the chat go with 12? I don't think so. Nope. Nobody went with 12. We got 4 more spins, chat. 4 more spins. Obsky, what's up? What's that? 24. Oh, put a lot of people one off on the first 2 spins. Anyone with 24? Nope. Nobody with 24. We got 3 more spins. Try it. There's a 44, Adam. I think it was. Jason had 44, but no, there was no 24. What am I looking for now? 28. Oh. Not there either. 2 more ins. 74. 74. I don't think anyone went in the 70s. Nope. Nope. Come on now. Give us a tricky little 36. I think Sophie had 36. Sophie did have 36. Anyone else sharing her number? $36. Soph, you again? Are you playing higher or lower? Or are you sticking with £10 store credit? Whee! I nearly did 52 card pickup then. Basically, chat, while she's deciding, I'm not looking at the screen, so I don't know if she's decided yet. But higher or lower is basically, I'm shuffling this deck of cards. Boosh, boosh, boosh. I show Sophie a number if she decides to play, not a number, but a card. She then says higher or lower. If she wins, she walks away with a £15 store credit. If she loses, though, she'll walk away with a £5. Now, I leave the jokers in the deck, and if I show a joker, which, funny enough, the last time Sophie won this, the card that came out was with a king, so that was the highest card in the deck. Then when I pulled because she said lower, obviously, I then pulled another card out. Guess what it was? It was a joker. So straight away, that adds a £5 onto her overall thing anyway. And then the third card was an ace. So she wants to gamble. So very doubtful it'll happen again, but who knows? You never know. And you can see that I'm shuffling as we're live, or trying to at least. So the card is... Ooh, 8. You're going to go higher or lower than an 8? Ooh. Higher or lower than an 8? Do-do. Do-do-do. Julie, catch you in a bit. Catch you in a bizzle. Sophie wants to go lower than an 8. Whoa, boosh. Well, at least you didn't get the extra, well, the extra tenner technically. This time you got the extra fiver, so I owe you £15 store credit. Boosh. So I'll top your wallet up momentarily. So chat, I'm going to love you and leave you. Myself and Ray will be live from 8 PM. Comps under Quest Ending are closing at 7 PM. So like I say, you've got a little over an hour and a half now to get involved in any of those comps. So don't miss out. As I say, some really good odds to be had this evening. And if you're new here, just remember every comp you see on the site has a guaranteed draw, regardless of if a comp sells out or not. We guarantee the draws no matter how good or bad a comp is doing. So yeah, if you're new here and like wondering, oh, are they going to draw it because it's not even 50% sold? We will. We guarantee every single draw. So get your entries in. You have until 7 PM for anything under Quest Ending. And I'll get Sophie's wallet topped up, and I will sort out the Phantasmal entry list as well. So you'll see that on the site in the next sort of 5-10 minutes as well. But thank you for joining me on this pre-live. I will see you from 8 PM. Peace out.